Quiet on the set.
Now, I present to you the An Action Pod.
And welcome back to
No clap. Okay.
an uneventful, nothing important happening with this episode.
Yeah.
No huge milestone at all.
Absolutely not.
Not at all.
No.
You know,
Just number 100, boys.
100.
We made it to the 100.
This is episode 100
There we
Looks
go.
like we made
of the
it.
Action Pod.
Look how far it goes. Perfect.
If you stuck around for this long,
More power to you.
more power to you. Really,
Yeah.
thank you for that.
Yeah.
Thanks for sticking through. I do have something for us to start off.
Yeah, yeah,
game?
yeah.
So I don't have a lot of time. So what I would want to do is done a deep dive into our episodes and pull stuff out. I
Yeah.
don't have the time for that, but I did some sort of diving. And
Okay.
I have 10 questions, little trivia questions, and action questions for you boys to see how well you remember some of the episodes of the pod. First question:
Yep.
when did our first episode release?
Ooh.
I will accept a month. I have the exact date, but I'll accept a month.
August.
It was April of 2019.
Daniel's the closest. You got the year?
It's May then.
It's May
Yeah.
of 2019. It was the
Alright,
first
yeah.
episode.
Makes
released.
sense.
I thought it's either April or May. So
Can you boys name one thing we talked about from that episode?
Yes, I can.
I remember
Go.
Go ahead.
Avatar and James Cameron.
My favorite segment that we've always brought back is a spotlight on actors.
Yes.
And our spotlight actor on that episode was Keanu Reeves.
That's right.
Never brought it back.
Never brought it back.
Yeah.
We also talk about Sonic
We do talk
because
about
it was when that first trailer had come out. So we talked about the
we
whole.
did.
Yes.
Which was what my bit was gonna be.
Yeah.
I also accepted Spider-Man. We also talked about, I think, Far From Home in that one as well. So
Okay.
Oh, because it was about to come out, right?
I think,
Yeah.
or there was a trailer that just came out
It
or
was
something.
probably the trailer, I'm guessing.
Yeah, but yes, look at you guys.
Yeah.
You've like awakened that memory.
No, actually, I
The
listened to the
actor
first
spotlight.
episode once, and I was
Oh, you
like,
did.
"How hilarious that we said we
I-
might bring this back every now and
I
then."
know.
Never brought it back.
Completely forgotten.
Yeah.
I honestly didn't remember until right now. You were very nervous that first day we recorded, Brett. I remember.
Don't remember.
Look at us now.
Look
Yeah.
at us now.
Delinquents.
How many special episodes have we done? These are non-numbered episodes.
3.
I know there was a Game of Thrones and a Star Wars one, and the decade. So yeah, 3.
Technically, yes. There are 3 non-numbered episodes. There is one other special. It is numbered, but it's like a point something. You named a couple. Name them off again. You guys said Game of
I
Thrones,
didn't say shit.
And Star Wars.
and the Best of the Decade. There's one more you guys missed, which is this question. So, what movie did we commentate over on the Halloween special?
I forget. The name
Oh,
of
that
fucking movie.
freaking haunting one, right? An American Haunting or something like
Look,
that.
you got half the title.
Yeah.
American.
Something Lizzie Borden.
Lizzie Borden was involved in the
Yeah.
movie. American blank.
American History X.
Think of another ghost movie, and then add that title into this. American blank from the
Poltergeist.
American Poltergeist was that
American
movie.
Poltergeist.
An all-time classic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This I think is an easy one. Who made our logo?
Who made our logo? I believe that was Brandon.
Brandon.
That was Brandon. Yeah, shout out Brandon.
Yeah.
Shout out to Brandon.
Yeah, he's I don't know when it was made, but it's been our current logo since.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
what actor appears in the titles of our episodes the most? I have 4 options for you. Don't worry, you don't have to think about it.
I
Okay.
know this.
So, options are Keanu Reeves,
That was my first thought, my first guess.
James Corden, Quentin Tarantino, and Chris Pratt.
I'm gonna say Chris Pratt.
I'm gonna say James Corden.
It is James Corden.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
James Corden is in 2 of our titles.
For Cats and
Both
for
were
The Prom.
it was for Cats. Yes, it was him and that Mr. Whatever.
Buster Jones.
That's it. That's his actual name. And then the other one was when he did that dumb "Let's Get Loud" thing for the Cinderella movie.
That was so fucking annoying.
So the other 3 only appeared once. Each one were mentioned, but there were other ones too. But I just pulled those. What superhero appears the most in our titles?
Batman.
I was gonna say Batman. Either Batman or Spider-Man.
Yeah, one of those 2.
Spider-Man. I think Batman was just short, but Spider-Man. We talked about Spider-Man in quite a bit. So
Okay, that makes sense.
in what episode did our current theme appear in? What was the first appearance of our theme song?
My
Our
God.
intro and outro, I should say.
Oh,
I don't that I don't remember, to be honest.
It was earlier than I thought.
I think episode 10?
Half of that.
5?
That was the first episode. It
Oh
appeared in.
wow.
I looked at our stuff, and that was the first episode not showing a song credit. So I think that was the first time that you introduced the listeners to your beautiful
Arrangement.
Yeah.
Arrangement.
Totally me just smashing 3 chords.
How many lost episodes are there?
Oh, this is a good one. Quite a lot. I'm gonna say
4.
I'm gonna say 6.
That's why I didn't have an actual number because I couldn't find out. I was just curious to see what you guys thought.
Oh.
I had only like 3 as I could find.
Yeah. Oh, that you could find. Okay.
Because one was recent, I think we did, and the audio was really bad. Another one was, if you count episodes where we recorded and then had to re-record right after,
Mm-hmm.
could be considered lost.
But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I consider that one.
All right,
Our phones weren't cutting it anymore.
the final question: if COVID didn't exist and we lived in perfect times, when should this episode come out? So take a little math here.
Okay. Quick maths. It would have come
been
out.
like in right before the shutdown, right? No.
Yeah, probably.
No.
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 Probably shortly
Last
after.
year, like in March of last year, more or less, or April.
Yeah, about that.
It's about there, about April, May
Yeah.
of 2021. If everything was fine, that's when this episode should have released. And that's
Hooray.
it. That's
Hooray.
Mr. Cricket came by to visit.
Hooray.
I just heard him.
But yeah, that's the An Action Trivia.
There we
Thanks
go.
for playing.
Wow.
Yeah, thank
All
you.
right.
Yeah.
And if you boys don't, if you have anything else, I'm going to jump into the news.
No,
Yeah,
yeah.
go.
Okay.
Didn't you have something prepared, Brett?
I did, but it was the whole Keanu Reeves thing.
Oh.
What was your thing that you prepared?
Oh, it was just like, hey, you guys remember that first episode when we did that
See,
thing?
I thought you were bringing it back. I thought you had.
I
you had something in your
was.
pocket.
I was thinking about it,
We
but I was
can,
like,
yeah.
no, fuck it, I don't care anymore.
Maybe we could do like a random name.
I mean, Viggo Mortensen, comes right through when I think of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. No other reason why. You
No
think of
other
that.
reason why.
No other reason.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's start off with some fun stuff we love to talk about as award show stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly, there are 2 big Oscar things that happened.
I saw that.
One,
People are mad.
People are mad. They're cutting awards from broadcast.
Yeah.
8
to be
total.
precise. Yeah.
Like film editing,
Score.
live
action short.
animated short, documentary
animated
short.
Yeah.
It's made a lot of people like or if you weren't already like jaded towards the award shows, it's kind of made it more so.
Exactly. Yeah.
A lot of people are like those categories. This is the only time they really get the time to like shine
Exactly,
on
to
this stuff.
showcase
It's like one thing for
those,
these like big stuff, but like the technical awards, you don't really get to talk about a lot. And people have memed it a lot and just like, oh yeah, all you need to do is direct and write movies. There's nothing else you do with a movie after that. That's it. You film it and then you put it out.
I mean, they tried to do that a couple years ago, and it backfired on them, like the backlash. So I'm surprised they're trying to do it again. And they're trying to get viewership, and it's like you're not gonna get viewership from new people. Like you just have to cater to the people that already are gonna watch the show, and the people that are gonna watch the show want to see all categories presented live.
The people who are watching want to see that stuff. The people you're not gonna get people who don't watch be like, oh wow, they took out this stuff. I'm actually going to watch it this year. They're not going to watch.
They're not going to watch.
So
yeah, they're people on Twitter are like they're chasing a unicorn like it's like something that doesn't exist. Like
there's just too many award shows now.
And it's like they're not gonna gain viewerships. It's like people are just like whatever. Yeah. So I feel like they're gonna backtrack sooner or later.
I'm sure they'll backpedal. They usually do on this stuff and stuff. I mean, he's been hurt the most by this. I can see it right here.
Love it.
I'm guessing the other thing is the fan favorite. Is that what you're talking?
Fan favorite. They introduced this year for people who can tweet using the hashtag Oscar fan favorite for their.
And you can. There's like a website you can also vote on. Like.
Yeah, so a lot of people just expected Spider-Man would be the big Oscar fan favorite. That's not the case.
That's not the case
because it seems to be stan culture kind of taking over.
Yeah, it's a certain fandom that mobilized itself to gather votes, and it's Camila Cabello's fandom.
I refuse to watch it.
The Cinderella movie.
The Cinderella movie. So they organized because Stan Twitter. That's the thing. They organize and they're like, let's tweet at like. Let's tweet this day, this hashtag during this time, like to get it trending. So fucking like there's a news outlet that reported that Cinderella's winning. And it's like fucking embarrassing because it's like if it wins, it's like what the fuck?
I don't know where I saw this. I think it was TikTok. It was that one movie was leading.
And the Johnny Depp one, right?
Random obscure Johnny Depp movie was like 3. I think they said Zack Snyder's Justice League was up there for a bit,
but it's not eligible.
It's not eligible.
No, because it's a director's cut.
There was one other,
so it's like not eligible because it's like a re-release, pretty much.
Maybe it was that one. I thought there was one more fan base that was like avid in their tweeting, but I think the Cinderella with Camila Cabello and the Johnny Depp fans were really like advocating for their
that it's like some like you said obscure movie that only came out in like a handful of theaters. Minamata or something like that. It's called
something like
that. This right here is what's winning votes.
Oh, right. Yeah, that one.
Are you kidding me?
I wish I wasn't, but to be honest, I like low key.
Am I wrong?
Low key, if it wins, it's gonna be pure fucking chaos, and I do want to like witness that chaos.
Yeah,
like low key, part of me does want to witness that, but at the same time, it's fucking embarrassing because they thought they were for sure. They're like, oh, there's Spider-Man's gonna win this, and it's like totally backfiring on them. So.
Yikes!
I mean, I think everyone just assumed like, this is gonna be it. Jesus,
she has a huge fan base.
Apparently, she does. It's not even that she has a huge. It's just that if they mobilize themselves and organize themselves and they tweet over and over because you can tweet 20 times in a day.
Let me tell you something right now.
Per account.
If BTS put any sort of movie,
100%.
they would win. Yeah,
it's all about like who has the loudest fan base, really.
If Putin put out a movie,
not a political podcast.
Not a political podcast. But see you soon, big guy.
Inaction's about to go serve. That's And welcome back to Inaction.
Welcome back, comrade.
We have special guest today.
Our humble leader, Vladimir Putin.
He's better on unicycle.
Holy shit, dude. Again, not a political podcast.
Not a political podcast.
We'll like to keep things light here.
I don't have a segue.
Nope.
Dr. Stewart talked about the Doctor Strange trailer and how everyone was assuming that's you. And he's playing the old Andrew Garfield game of that's not me. Anyone can sound like me. Similar person playing that is Ryan Reynolds. A lot of people think that he's in it, but once again, he's like, I am not in this movie. I am not in it.
Yeah, but have you seen the interview where he says that he's not in it?
No.
Very coy.
Very coy?
Coy?
Coy. Oh, yeah. I see.
He's like, I'm not in it.
All right.
And it's like, all right, okay.
And
Yeah,
it's like,
right.
okay, wink,
All right.
wink,
Wink, right?
wink. You're not in it.
See you in May.
Right, yeah, exactly. Fucking guy.
It's like, it's the same Andrew Garfield thing. And I like Paul Rudd did that too when he got cast, and Tatiana Maslany did that too.
Right, until they got the official.
And Jonathan Majors.
I mean,
like
makes
everyone,
sense, right?
yeah,
Right.
until it's official, because I think they do have to sign some sort of NDA. So
yeah, you don't want
Right.
to spoil it for everybody.
yeah. The only one that spoiled it on right was Jamie Foxx.
Alfred Molina.
And
just
Alfred
like,
Molina.
yeah, I'm in that movie.
Yeah, them two, they were like, we don't give a shit.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Oh well. Peacemaker got confirmed for a season 2.
I saw that.
Okay.
The season ended, right?
It did.
Yeah.
It did end. Did you finish?
I have not gone back to it.
Did
Yeah.
you?
I did. I finished it.
How was it?
Very good.
Yeah.
James Gunn will write and direct the whole second season as well, so he is still
Okay.
sticking
So
around.
he directed the whole first season. That's good. I didn't know
I
that.
think he did. I'm pretty sure he directed most of it, if not all
I don't
of it.
think so.
Maybe he just wrote all of it.
He definitely
probably.
wrote.
Yeah, he definitely
the whole
wrote them, yeah.
Show. I'm gonna fact check right now, unless you're already doing it, Daniel.
I'm doing it.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, while he fact checks,
Yeah, there's 3 other people credited.
fucking wrong.
So
Fuck
he
yeah.
directed 5 episodes.
Okay,
Write that shit down next time, please. Please?
I will. I'm so sorry.
So the first 3 and then the 6th and 8th one.
What are we, a fake news podcast?
But while the shows are getting renewed, I have a lot of shows that are ending that got announced. Atlanta, it's going to end after season 4, which is airing in the fall. Fargo, never mind, not Fargo. Fargo's coming back for this season.
Oh, I was about to say, yo, is it not dead?
No, it's coming back. It's season 5 is happening.
Wow.
So, Mrs. Maisel's ending after season 5.
Yeah, I saw that.
And the other show.
Did we mention Stranger Things? Yeah, last week, right?
I was just gonna say it. I don't think it was. I think it
Well,
was.
did we
I
cover?
don't think it was announced last week.
No, I don't think we covered it on last week's pod. I think it was
I thought we had. So yeah.
Stranger Things. It's getting a release date for it's due in 2 volumes, May, and then July for volumes 1 and 2 for season.
But it's like
4.
a month apart because it's like end of May, beginning of July, pretty much.
And then season 5 will be the final
The
season.
final season.
Which, I think that should need to end before it was getting to.
That show needed
I mean,
to
the
end,
kids
like,
are
2 years
already
ago.
are all look way older right
They're
now.
like what? Who just turned 18?
Millie Bobby
Millie
Brown.
Bobby Brown.
Yeah.
They're all like,
They're and
adults.
especially some of them look older.
Yeah.
Like substantially. So I'm guessing this new season is gonna feature some sort of time jump
I would assume.
to justify them looking older.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because otherwise, yeah.
Wouldn't make sense.
Yeah. I
Um,
thought we had talked about that. Sorry,
We texted each other.
I think we just texted
yeah,
about it.
I think that's what it was.
There was an Elvis trailer finally for that.
Oh,
Baz
I meant to
Luhrmann.
watch that and I forgot. How does that look?
It looks fine. I mean,
Yeah.
he's got a very. I mean, Baz Luhrmann's very stylized with this stuff.
Yeah.
I'm wondering how this will be with this movie. Tom Hanks. He looks. I mean, you can tell it's Tom Hanks, but he definitely has some makeup on or something to make him look a little different.
Okay.
But I think he's playing like a dick in the movie. As I don't think he was a good person
In real life?
in real life.
Makes
Yeah.
sense, yeah.
The other trailer, which I was surprised by this trailer, is I didn't know this movie was happening, or maybe I forgot, but Hustle with Adam Sandler. This is a new Netflix movie.
That shit looks tight.
What's it called?
It's called Hustle. It's
Hustle?
a new basketball drama, and
Yeah.
it's starring Adam Sandler.
Interesting.
But it's another more dramatic role for him.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm interested though. I'll see it.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's got a lot of sports players.
it does. Yes, and it was produced by LeBron too, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
What's that one football player who used to say his name all the time last year? Namdi
Yeah, go ahead.
Oz something.
Yeah, go ahead. He's a famous actor.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
He's married to Kerry Washington.
Yes, he is. I know that.
Oz something.
Namdi Asmo.
Aswa. There we go.
There it is.
Yeah. I got you.
I remembered his first name, so that's
That's
something.
good, yeah.
That's something.
I said it
take
like
that
20 times that podcast, I'm
You
pretty sure.
did. You did.
I definitely remembered.
Yeah. Famous actor. Not known for anything else.
John Williams is coming back to score the
I saw
theme
that.
for Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah, all right.
That's it.
Isn't he 90?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The man is up there.
He turned 90 like recently, I feel like. I saw him trending on Twitter
Just
because
go out
of
there
that.
and live your life, pal.
So he's not going to do the full score, just the theme.
I think just the theme. That's
what
I read.
Fair. That's fair.
And the last piece of news is for Fallout show, they casted their lead for Amazon, Walton Goggins.
Who?
Yeah.
Walton Goggins?
No. What show?
Fallout.
They're doing a Fallout TV series.
Like the game.
The game.
Like the game
Yeah.
for Amazon.
What the fuck happened to Skyrim?
I don't know.
Maybe it's still...
Skyrim gets no fucking love here, or what?
Maybe it's
being
not
developed.
happening yet.
Fuck, alright, whatever.
I'm surprised, actually, that Skyrim... Just
You would
another
think-
platform for it to get brought back on.
Yeah, hey. Don't ever let it die, baby. Come on. Poster it out.
Yeah, that's it. There's not been a lot of discussion on this show. It's just, I think, capitalizing on the video games to adaptations that have been kind of resurfacing again recently.
Yeah.
So,
Fantastic. Can't wait for another video game show.
that's all the news I have. That's all I got.
Alright, yeah.
If you boys have anything you want to talk about, we can jump
nothing
into
that I can
what
recall.
we've been watching.
Yeah, we can just jump in.
Let's go.
What we're watching.
Put your swim cap on. Let's dive in.
Dive on in to our swimming pool of knowledge of movies that we've watched in the last week. Starting with Jackass.
Jackass
Forever.
Yeah. The newest Jackass film. We can talk about it.
We all know what it is.
We all know what the movie is.
I haven't seen it, but...
It's the most hilarious shit that's been put on film ever.
We were laughing. We were dying.
What the fuck is that? Fucking spider?
I didn't see anything.
He moves quick.
Yeah.
Brett, not the spider. I don't know if there was one.
Whatever. All right, go.
We're laughing our asses off
Oh,
throughout
dude.
the movie.
Yeah.
Just the funniest shit you'll watch. I don't know. It's just Jackass. It's like you go, you know what you're getting. It delivered.
Yeah.
So there's 5 stars.
I will say I was a little disappointed with it, just a little bit, purely because the original cast didn't really do much.
Well, a lot of the original cast is also like they're getting up there.
Yeah.
They're like isn't Johnny Knoxville 50 by now?
He
already?
is.
He is, yeah.
He got fucking.
But you see Johnny Knoxville get fucking hit.
Yeah, you do. They do a lot of their new cast, which there's some fun new additions. But I was hoping they would find the old guys something to do more.
Yeah, a little something
Something
more to do. Yeah,
just a little more.
like Pontius
But he's barely doing anything.
didn't do anything.
Party
Actually,
Boy?
Party
Yeah.
Boy. He's not doing much in it.
didn't even do anything. Ryan Dunn didn't do anything.
Isn't he the one that passed away?
Where's
Exactly,
Bam at,
yeah.
man?
Actually,
Bam is in it.
he is in it for
but
one.
barely,
scene.
right?
No, he's not in it at all. But he's in there for one.
Probably because he was filming it for a bit until
Yeah.
He got pissed.
I think it was more that they
Oh,
just
he
didn't
was-
want him to be there.
Yeah.
He was in a lot
Wasn't
of
he in rehab
drug
or something?
issues.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it was just
Probably a lot of bad memories brought back.
Yeah.
I could see
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
but enjoyed the movie.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. It's very I would rewatch the first two, and I feel like this one I have to rewatch the third one. There's a lot of I feel like there was a lot more nudity. I feel like in this.
Oh yeah, no, the third one's pretty bad too.
In just grotesque things, which we're here for. That's what
Yeah.
Jackass is.
It's what do you expect?
Except that one guy in the theater who was just like
Dude.
heaving. He was just like.
Really?
I was waiting for him to do it, dude, and I would have died of laughter. I would have died. I would have just left. That's how funny that was.
I was hoping. I thought he was just gonna bail out the theater, and I'm like, does this man not know what he came in for?
I was fucking. Oh man, I was so ready for it. But yeah, Jackass Forever. Go ahead and watch that shit. That's fucking hilarious.
Give it a watch.
Best movie of 2022.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That you've seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the other movie that I fucking have seen, Texas Chainsaw Massacre from Netflix.
That's right.
I heard that was pretty bad.
Absolute yike island right there. Yeah.
You want to talk about it?
Acting was terrible.
They try to make it like Halloween, right? Where they brought back the final girl.
They did.
In that aspect.
I don't think the final girl. I think it was the first girl.
Yeah, like the final girl from the first movie.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't watched that.
You know what a final girl is, right?
No.
It's the survivor from a horror movie.
Yeah. So, yeah, they bring her back. She's the now sheriff of the area. She's been tracking this man for 40 years. Doesn't have the same face. Leather face, I mean.
Doesn't have that thing he wears.
He does not have that thing that he wears. It is completely different now. The story kind of... I don't even know if it was fucking good, honestly.
I read the plot synopsis and it sounded pretty bad.
It was pretty terrible. It was a waste of an hour and 20 minutes because that's how long the movie is.
At least it's not long. So
I guess that's
that's the issue.
trade-off.
No, the issue was that the last 30 minutes, the last hour was like the longest hour of my life.
I heard there is like a pretty like insane like bus scene with him.
Oh yeah, like the party bus thing. Yeah.
Which is kind of weird because if you really watch the movie and then you look at the size of the bus and then you look at the size of like their partying and you're just like, wait a minute, I don't think this makes sense. Like you all came here on this bus. Were you all partying while the fucking bus was driving? Who knows, right? I don't know. But yeah, there was a pretty epic bus scene, I guess. The guy who you thought was going to be the guy isn't the guy.
Interesting.
Yeah. Oh, no. Not like the bad guy. The guy you thought was going to take down the bad guy.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. It's also really stupid in where it kind of like modernizes it, I guess. So they're driving a fucking Tesla.
Cool.
And I think this is the dumbest part of the movie. At the end, your final girl or whatever, right? Or final whatever. Mm-hmm. At the end, the two sisters. I don't think you guys are gonna watch it.
I read the synopsis, so I know what happens.
You're fine.
The two sisters, right? One gets fucking taken out of the driver's seat at the very end. Head just ripped off with a chainsaw.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and then the other girl's like out the sunroof going like this while the fucking car's in autopilot.
That's how it ends?
Yeah.
That's how it ends.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I read that. It's like she escapes while the car drives itself, it says on Wikipedia.
Yeah. The car drives itself away because they put it on autopilot. And I was like...
That's fucking stupid.
I was like, dude, can you not jump in the driver's seat and just like back that shit up real quick? Like, let's hit him. Yeah, just a lot of terrible decisions with that movie. One of the main girls looks like fucking the character from Grease. What's his name? Start naming him off.
Kaneki?
Nope. Nope. Sunny?
Danny Zuko?
No. Sunny?
Maybe?
She looks exactly like Sunny.
Okay.
I'm not even kidding. If you watch this movie, you'll be like, yo, what the fuck? She totally does. Curly hair, everything. And I was like laughing the entire time because I was like, what's up, Kaneki? Every fucking 5 seconds.
No, but you said it wasn't Kaneki.
Right. He said, I'm pretty sure Sunny says, what's up, Kaneki?
Oh, okay.
Jesus. Yeah, okay. She looks exactly like him. Look the actress up.
Then who's the actress?
I don't know her fucking name.
She was in that Happy Death Day sequel.
Yeah. Anyways. So, like I said, terrible acting. The story was terrible. This fucking 400-pound dude was running like he was motherfucking Legolas in Lord of the Rings. Just fucking running, dude. Okay, right? Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I wouldn't recommend this movie.
They should just stop making these movies at this point. Yeah. Like the last, 3 or 4 have all like bombed. Pretty much like
Texas Chainsaw?
Yeah.
There hasn't really been a good one since the original, I feel like, maybe.
The remake was okay.
I didn't see the
remake.
The 2003 one.
That was Halloween. But did Rob Zombie do that one too?
No.
Okay.
Oh.
Like I know you did.
The one with Jessica Biel? Did you see that?
No, I don't really watch those movies.
It was okay, but I mean, I've never seen the original one, so I have nothing to compare it to.
Yeah, I only watched the original ones.
But those movies, I feel like
they've lost their touch.
Yeah. And like They didn't really have a plot to begin with. I feel like at least some slasher movies have like some sort of plot that keeps you invested, and these are just like gore fest slashers.
Yeah.
So
Ooh.
It is what it is.
So yeah.
All right.
Don't fucking watch that shit.
Is that all?
Oh, I've actually started watching because of TikTok and how, and you know, purely because of the reactions I've seen on TikTok of how cringy this show is.
Oh no!
I have started watching from Netflix Love Is Blind.
Oh yeah.
It's a reality show, right?
It's a reality show,
right?
Quote unquote.
Yeah. I just, it's really cringy, and I find it to be pure comedy.
I've seen a lot of memes.
Yes,
it's been memed a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
His name is Shane. Is it this dude has like a weird looking face?
Oh, I don't know. This is season 2.
Oh,
I'm only on season 1.
You're only on season 1.
Yeah. Season 1 just absolute trash. It's pure comedy purely because these people don't know each other, and they're saying that they love each other within like the first 5 days because they talk to each other through a fucking wall. And yeah, the first season there's like a villain. There totally is a villain, and it's really weird.
Yeah, my girlfriend was watching it, and she was like, "I think you'd like it. It's pretty like ridiculous, like the show."
Yeah, it's 100% ridiculous.
This dude, I keep seeing like all over it.
Oh God. Okay, I haven't seen him yet. Yeah.
This dude, I don't know if you see him on social media, Daniel, but
no,
he's just got like this face, and I'm not a fan of it.
Also, like in the first season, they introduce a bunch of people, and like only like 3 people really make it through.
That's right.
Yeah, there's like this they did this whole thing on like this short guy, and like you never see the short guy ever again. Not because he's small and everyone's towering over him. You just never see him again.
There was this really funny like. Somebody asked this question on there. I think it was on the new season. It's like he's like, "Could I support your weight if I put you on the shoulders at a concert?" I think they were like, I don't know if that was the exact question, but it was a question to like that regard. So people have just been memeing that on TikTok too.
Holy shit, that's hilarious, dude. In the first season, they kind of has something like that, where it's like, "Oh, what's your name?" And the girl goes, "Oh, my name's Diamond," and the guy like kind of like starts chuckling, and she's like, "Oh, what's so funny?" He's like, "So should I throw my ones now, or should I throw my ones when I see you?" And she was like, "Okay, yeah, bye." And I was like, "Fuck, dude, who has the confidence to say that?"
That's funny.
So yeah, I would recommend Love Is Blind. Actually, okay. Yeah,
it's just trashy, entertaining.
It's 100% trash. Yeah, it's pure comedy. It's cringy. If you like cringy things, which is something.
This is the one that Nick Lachey hosts, right?
It is.
And his wife.
Yes.
Oh, Vanessa.
Yeah, the Lachays.
The Lachays.
Yeah. Also, who's fucking paying for this? Am I right?
Netflix.
I mean, shit, they got them out here going to Mexico, back to Atlanta, living in apartments in Atlanta. Okay.
Wow.
So, yeah, go ahead and watch it if you're interested in really trash reality TV. And that is all I've been watching.
Well, I have not been watching much. Still on my One Piece. I'm almost at 400. And I'm watching Ozark still. It's been getting real good. They've also announced the last part of the season finale, the series finale for April. So I'm hoping to be caught up with it in time for that, for a full review. Another show I started watching came out this past weekend. Circling around to the video game adaptations again. It's the Cuphead Show, which
I did see that came out.
Yes, it was like a 10 episode, and it's just there's not really like it's a story per se. It just kind of does its own like little thing outside the game. It takes a lot of like of the characters and whatnot, but it's kind of like still has like the old like kind of vintage looking animation, or tries to look like it, and it's just fun. It's just like a nice fun little show. It's nothing crazy about it, but it's very entertaining, and I do like the like kind of throwback kind of feel to it as well. So,
is that a mature video game?
It is.
No.
Right? The video game?
I mean, I
it's like rated MA, right?
Cuphead?
No, I thought it was.
No, it's quite difficult. So I don't know how like a younger audience deal with
It's
it.
just that it's hard.
It is a hard game, but
I thought that it was violent or something.
Yeah, like shooting fucking sugar or something like that.
he's shooting out his finger. He's got full finger guns.
Mm.
But yeah, if you like the video game, you like the show, it's nicely animated. There's some good writing in it too. So that's all I've been watching. That's all I got.
Wow.
Yeah, I haven't seen much. I'm caught up with Euphoria. So the last week we recorded, I had finished season 1, and now I'm caught up to season 2.
Mm-hmm.
The season finale is this weekend, this Sunday. So we'll talk about that more once you catch up to and watch the finale.
Yes, I am behind.
But these last 2 episodes were pretty good. The most recent one, episode 7, was Lexi's play.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of memes about that.
And that was pretty good. People were memeing the shit out of that. It's like, where did they get the budget for this for this play, for this high school play? But it was pretty good. It had some really good moments, and I saw a tweet about how they did certain shots in the episode, and it was pretty good. Like, there's a shot where you think they're watching in the mirror, but they actually aren't. It's like
talking about them. I think I saw your tweet about it.
Yeah,
it was a good usage of like the stunt.
Yeah,
the stand-ins for them.
The standing. So they just filmed the back of their heads, but like in the other side of you think it's a mirror, but it's actually the actors.
Yeah.
Doing the scene. So that was pretty cool.
A lot of good practical effect.
A good practical effect. And the good like intertwining the story, because like Lexi's telling the story of them, so that you go through like the actual like scenes of when it's happening, and then they cut to like the play. Like there's very smooth transitions of that.
Nice.
So it's some good like technical things in that episode. But I'm looking forward to this season finale. We'll see what happens. From the preview, it seems like shit's gonna hit the fan. So
gotta catch up.
Yeah.
A more important question, Daniel. Did you finish the book of Boba Fett?
I did not. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
And the other thing I watched the first 2 episodes of The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel season 4.
That's right.
Which premiered last week. It's gonna come out weekly. I think they said 2 episodes per week.
I think I saw that too.
And so in 4 weeks, the whole season, I think.
Very generous.
It's gonna,
yeah.
Wow.
And I really enjoyed them. I didn't realize that it had been 2 years since season 3 could come out. Over 2 years. So it was nice to go back into this world, see the characters. It was like a nice little, comfort thing. And it seems like it's heading in a good direction, and it's still funny. You still get some good Tony Shalhoub moments.
Of course.
So, yeah, I'm looking forward to see how the rest of the season unfolds. And Milo Ventimiglia is gonna guest star in it, but he wasn't in either of these episodes. So we'll see how he comes in. He's worked with the creator before because he was on Gilmore Girls.
Interesting.
So
okay,
yeah, and yeah, that's it.
Well, boys, let's take a trip to the Shire.
Is it that time to Middle Earth?
Cue the flutes, please. Oh, I'll put that in post-production,
Yeah.
Non-copyright.
We finally, on our poster, got the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
We did.
Did anyone try to rewatch these before? I know you watched them recently.
Come on, dude. Yeah.
I mean, I watched them last year, so they're pretty fresh. I did want to watch them, but I didn't get around to them.
Yeah, I had rewatched Fellowship pretty recent, but I haven't got to do the other 2. So.
I mean, what can we say about this trilogy that hasn't been said? It's groundbreaking.
It's the ultimate trilogy.
It's the ultimate trilogy.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I feel
best trilogy ever made.
Star Wars fans can argue whatever they want, but
Star Wars fans can go fuck themselves when it comes to this movie.
Yeah,
it's just so it's a movie that was so groundbreaking. It was the studio took big risks with this trilogy, like that paid off handsomely.
3 years straight of filming.
At the time, Peter Jackson wasn't a big name.
He wasn't a big name. He had only done a few like indie kind of horror stuff.
Primarily like unknown cast.
Yeah.
Return of the King was fucking winning awards, and it wasn't even fully done yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's. I mean, the fact that the studio just agreed for the movies to be filmed like all at once was pretty much unheard of at that time. But it did save them money in the it made sense for budget reasons because it would have I feel like it would have cost more. Obviously it would have cost more to film them separately. But they took big risks that paid off, and now we have the inarguably, I would say, the best trilogy of all time.
Yeah. I don't think anyone could form an argument saying otherwise.
And shout out to all the actors and stuff staying there for 3 straight years, Yeah. Through, Viggo Mortensen being the best swordsman that the, swordsman trainers ever trained. Breaking his foot when he kicked the helmet.
Oh, that's right.
Frodo and Gandalf never filming a scene together in real life.
Yep.
They didn't?
No, they did not.
Damn.
Yeah.
They filmed them separate, and then they had to add him in
because he's smaller.
The size difference.
Yeah.
The size difference.
Yeah. So, pretty cool.
Yeah. I never knew until I rewatched them how young Elijah Wood was.
Oh, yeah.
He was 19.
He was young.
Yeah, when he did those movies. So
dude was living off of that shit.
Yeah,
still
he
is.
Probably doesn't have to work a day in his life.
I would not.
Yeah, that's probably why he doesn't do much.
Yeah, and that's what what's his name? The kid from Harry Potter. What's his name? Daniel Radcliffe.
Yeah.
That guy doesn't have to do anything.
Yeah.
No.
That's why he takes shit roles.
Yeah.
Or takes weird parts.
Weird Al.
Yeah.
He's gonna be Weird Al.
I did see pictures of that.
Did you see pictures of him? Weird Al?
I did not.
He looks funny.
Yeah.
He looks hilarious. But yeah, I mean, this movie won a bunch of Oscars, the trilogy itself.
Yeah.
And the third one, Return of the King, has the record for the most. Well, it's tied with 2 other movies, but it also holds as a record where it won all the categories that it was nominated in. So nothing has come close to beating that record.
As it should.
Yeah. And I mean, it launched a lot of careers.
Mm-hmm. You could even say Orlando Bloom's career.
Yeah, no, that definitely. It launched Orlando for sure, yeah. And, a lot of the older parts are well-known actors, but the younger ones, you still see all of these actors working.
Yeah.
So, and they always say how big this was for them, for their career.
Yeah. Can you imagine an Aragorn being Stuart Townsend?
Was he originally
He
cast?
was, yeah. I think they did a couple scenes with him, and then they were like...
They just didn't, yeah.
No, they were like, oh, I think Aragorn has to be older. That's when they got Viggo Mortensen.
That's right, yes.
And could you imagine Gandalf being Sean Connery?
I was just going to say, they wanted Sean Connery for him. But he's like, I don't get it.
Yeah, yeah. And good on him.
Yeah.
Good, yeah. It's we everything happens for a reason. So.
Yeah. So, again, greatest trilogy ever made.
Yeah.
I feel like I wanted to add something else, but I can't remember.
Master Frodo.
The extended versions, 10 times better.
Only version you can
Oh,
watch.
That's
I remember
true.
now. Those movies have the quality of holding up really well too.
They do.
Yeah.
I feel like even the effects don't look from the time.
Well, they use a lot of
practical
effects, which good on them.
But the scenes where they do use special effects, they look fine.
Yeah,
they don't
look
look
they're done very well. Where it's the way they shoot it and how they're used, they aged well.
It's also gone through a couple of remasters.
Yeah. But still
great though.
It's still great. I still remember watching all 3 of them in theaters, and then I rewatched them last year, and it was almost like watching them for the first time because I was a preteen when those movies came out. So now that I'm older, and know more, I can analyze it in a different way, and I just appreciated them that much more with age.
Movies.
So
yeah. So you already know how we feel about that.
Yeah. We can't praise enough. If you haven't somehow seen these movies, what are you doing?
Please do yourself a favor.
What are you doing?
And watch them.
If you haven't seen these movies, you and I probably can't be friends.
Yeah, amen. Well,
should we pick?
Time to pick our next one.
Do you think I'll be able to get the honor of scratching off?
I think
Lord
you
of the
should.
Rings?
Yes, you should.
Yes,
of course you should.
It's only
21, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
I believe so.
The first one's 21.
Dan, you can. I don't know if you scratched off Princess Bride.
I did.
You did. Okay.
Yeah, I scratched off that and Your Name last week.
Brandis. How many have we done of these so far?
We've done a few.
At least 5.
Oh, we didn't. Oh, no, we did. I was going to say. We didn't scratch off Toy Story, but we did.
Pretty sure I was going to say.
Ready?
Let's do it.
1 through 21.
9.
Number 9.
Okay, go ahead.
Number 3.
3.
Oh, I think we've all seen this movie. It's 1917.
Yes.
Yes. Would you like to re-roll?
Let's do a reroll.
Let's do a reroll, and we can talk about both next week.
Yeah, because I think
We could do that.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, so I'm going to put 21 here again. And roll. 15. There we go. Now we're going in some water here.
Okay, go ahead.
What a strategy there. Number 15, 7.
Oh, I've heard this is good. It's called The Invitation. It's supposed to be really good.
The Invitation.
The Invitation. It has
Is it a fucking German movie?
No, it's it's like a thriller. It has a big twist at the end. Unfortunately, I know the twist, but it's still supposed to be really good. It has Logan Marshall Green on it.
2015?
2015.
There's a budget of $1 million. Wow.
Yeah, it's like one of those low budget.
Okay. All right, cool.
It's supposed to be really good. So
you said it's the one for 2015?
yeah, it should have Logan Marshall Green in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well reviewed. I think I've seen this show up on Netflix, maybe?
I think it used at some point it was on Netflix, so maybe it still is.
All right.
Short movie. Only.
Yeah,
hour-
it's supposed to
40.
be. Yeah, the twist is really good, but I already know it. Obviously, I'm not going to reveal it.
Oh, my God.
Please.
Should we do this off pod, or do you want to do it right now?
Let's let him do it now.
Oh, wow. Magic moment.
Your first row, number 4.
Wow.
So great.
Some ASMR for your day.
Wow.
Oh, that looks cool.
That does look really cool.
Really wish the 1, 2, and 3 would have been something cool. They're not.
Absolutely not. Beautiful. Wow, there it is. Beautiful.
There we go.
All right.
And with that,
basically, you can listen to us anywhere that you're listening to this podcast now. Currently, you can listen to us on Spotify, iHeartRadio, the Apple Podcasting app. Maybe soon to be YouTube.
I think this one will make to YouTube.
This one will
There
make
we
it
go.
to YouTube. So if you watch or listen to us, you can also watch us on YouTube in the And Action Garage. What did I say? Something wrong?
No, you're good.
Yeah, exactly. You'll now get my reference on Bowflexing on you. But again, on the Apple Podcasting app, you can go ahead and leave us a 5-star review. The reviews do nicely for us. You can also leave us a little comment. Say something nice. Give us little compliments.
Tell us how good Brett's doing.
Tell us how good.
You can do that, or you can do whatever you want. We're not forcing you. Not a political podcast.
Not a political podcast.
Daniel?
And you can find us on social media. We're on Twitter and Instagram at AnActionPod.
And you can listen to us on all of Jesus. Talk to us on Jesus.
No,
That bit's gone. That bit's ruined. I was too focused on the accent and not what I was going to say. You can follow us all on our individual social media channels. I'm on Twitter at DRockMountain or on Instagram at DeRockyMountain.
And you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Brett J. Burke, and I'll probably see you on the battlefield.
And I'm on Twitter at Denko89 and on Instagram at DenkoRomero89. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you for listening.
And cut.